Hey guys, welcome to EverQuest Project 1999. I'm playing Coska, level 54 Erudite Necromancer from Paineel. I'm in South Felwithe at the moment, and I'm planning to get some experience from killing all the guards in this zone. And yeah, I've been here in Felwithe since I think level 52. Before that I did some leveling in Neriac Commons, camping guards close to the Priest of Discord room. That was actually pretty fun. Yeah, so my setup here is I got J boots and invisibility clicky here, and I'm gonna use a few buffs. Dead Man Floating, which is a See Invis, Levitate, Magic Resist buff. And I'll also use the Shield of the Magi, which is a AC health point magic resist. See here, 1421 I get 1653, so I get a little bit more than 200 health point extra there. That's pretty good. And I will be liching, and liching drags down my health point slowly and transform it to the mana pool. And then I got a life tap here that I will use when my health point is a little bit lower. And I got a root and I got a snare with pretty good damage. It's a dot. And splurt, which is one of the best dots in the game. And the assistole. So these guards, Paladin guards, they are Paladin High Elf guards. Hello, sir. And they give pretty okay experience here. And I think there are 7 guards in this specific zone. There are a little bit more guards in the north, in North Felwithe. The first guard I'm going to take on is Guard Plague. And my plan is to do like 2 cycles of these guards. Should take about 52 minutes, something like that. So Guard Plague, he is a roamer. Lich. I don't actually need to lich now, my mana is full. Yeah, you will probably hear that I have some audio notifications in, I'm using a software called Gina that you can trigger to give you notifications on certain happenings in the game. So I have you heard lich. She said lich, and that is when I'm taking my lich off here. So I'm gonna root him. I moved a little bit. There we go. So these Paladin guards, they try to root, and they also dispel. You see I got rooted here. And sometimes they actually dispel the very same root they cast on me. So that's kind of ironic. Yeah, back to liching now here again. And then you go out of line of sight. Because when you are out of line of sight, they don't cast. They cannot cast at you, and they don't do anything on themselves either. So now the snare, Cascading Darkness, it's the best snare I have at the moment, and it's ticks 17 times with a 72 damage each tick. The Splurt is a very good dot. It's one of the best in the games. It starts out pretty low, 11, and then it increases by 12 for each tick. 23, 35, 47, 59, all the way up to above 200 something. So that's a really good. And the Assistally, it's pretty cheap, 210 mana. And yeah, as I said, when I need to, I cast a life tap to get some health back. These guards drop a two-handed sword, which you can sell for 22 platinum each. It's not a bad price. You can get some money here. Of course, after having leveling here for about 2 levels, I cannot sell here, but I usually ask some newbies in the area and ask them to sell like 2 full bags of swords, and then I, you know, tip them for that. Okay, so here we have 2 guards, God Psappy and Tynthol. They are buddies. They are right next to each other. So they will, if I aggro one, the other one will tag along. So I'm gonna root him, run back, and then root him as well. So there might be that his friend will have time to catch up on me here. Let's see. I actually managed not to happen that way.
Root.
Oh. So root dropped, and he is smacking me up a bit. And now I'm gonna throw in a life tap. And now he rooted me. And so now the life tap is ticking here. I get some life back from him. And I want to get this guy down as soon as possible here, because the other guy, his body's rooted there, and so I'm gonna throw in an Assistally on this one here. And now I'm rooted, so I'm just gonna sit down. Can't do anything at the moment. Getting some life back. So right now there are 4 different dots on him. It's the life tap, which is soon running out, snare, splurt, and Assistally. So in this case I wanted to prioritize speed, getting this guy down as soon as possible, so I can go back to and reroute the guy that is up there in that house above the water, because he is very angry at me at the moment. I'm gonna go out of line of sight here. Yeah, so he's going down in the next tick, and then I'm gonna go up quickly and reroute. Psappy is down, so let's see, there he is, staring at me, angry. Let's see here. I can't see him from here, I need to get up. Oh. And I got rooted by him as well. Come on. Root drop, root drop. Yeah, so now I'm just need to wait out my root here and wait out the root that he cast on me. So then I need to sidestep and cast a root on him here. Then everything will be cool. There. And now I'm gonna cast a snare. Splurt. And I'm gonna go with the assistole here. I'm rooted again. So I'm sitting down. Their root dropped already. So I'm getting out of line of sight. And sitting down. Yeah, you probably heard when this guy here, I rooted him here and then root dropped after just a few seconds. And when the root dropped, you could hear a audio notification, female voice saying root. And it's nice to have these audio notifications if for some reason you would turn away from the monitor or something. Then you get a little warning, audio warning signal that, hey, root drop, and most likely there's an enemy heading your way, angry. So it's pretty practical to have that Gina software taking care of those notifications. Okay, so Tynthal is down in the next tick. Picking up Sappes there. Tynthal is down. And yep. And up here, there's a guy, Mystan, I think. Mystan, yeah. This guy is standing in this beautiful room with these cool paintings and candles, and he's standing here staring right into a wall. I'm gonna root him. And now I definitely need a life tap, because my health is way down from all the liching. And then I will cast a snare. And a splurt. He dispelled my boots. I can just click them again. Alright, so now there's a life tap ticking, Bond of Death resource. This is the life tap, so I'm getting some health. And the snare dot is on him, and the splurt is 11, 23, 35. So this guy here, he's standing right behind this wall here. And if root drops, he will come straight through this wall. That's how the game mechanics work in exactly this situation here. So he won't go down inside the stair down and out the door. He will come right through here. So in this case, if root drops, it's a very good thing to have him rooted, to have him snared, because then he will run really slow and you will have time to stand up and root him again without him catching up on you and get some damage on you. Okay, he will... Mystan is down. Alright. And then what do we have here? So now that it's clear here, this first guy who spawns here, he's walking around. So we've taken him, and we've taken these two guys here, and the guy inside. So next time when we pull this guy here, he will be alone there for about a minute or two, so we have time to pull him away from there, so there won't be an issue. Here we have a guard Tistan. I'm gonna root him from here. Yep. And maybe a life tap. So they do root. Sometimes the root lands. Sometimes you resist it. And yeah, and they dispel. And that's, I've noticed that it's completely random. If the dispel lands on you, it could be that it's any of these. I've seen some earlier gameplay videos from 2014 by a YouTube user called Goat4, G-O-A-T-4, who made some really nice Necromancer videos. And I think that was that must have been a previous patch of the game, because it was very consistent then that the dispel, they always dispel the first buff slot, but now it's not like that anymore. It's I've seen it's completely random. Tistan is on his way to, yeah, there he goes. Tistan is down. So Tistan, I think he pops in here, and this is one of this is either Magician Guild or Enchanter Guild, I'm not sure, but all these. So you come from here. This is the, yeah, where I started out. This is the zone line to North Felwithe there, and that's where the bank is and the most crowded of the two Felwithe zones. And then you come here, so this is where we were, and so here Tistan, this is one of the guilds, Felwithe, and here's another one. Oh, we got actually Spioko there. Can actually try to take him from there. Yeah. He tried to dispel.
DMF.
So, you could hear DMF. My DMF has been dispelled. I'm very grumpy because of that. I have to recast DMF on me, and that's a 150 mana, not too bad. Yeah, so I just get DMF back on me again. Then I target Spioko and I get out of line of sight here. I'm using some timers on these, on the time of death of these guards. The respawn time in the both Felwithe zones are exactly 24 minutes. So I'm having a timer on each guard in here. The timer is set to 23 minutes and 45 seconds. In this situation, I could go for a little life tap before he dies, hopefully. There. This might be pretty perfect. There, the life tap landed, and he dies right there. The good thing about the life tap is that sorry folks, I'm fixing some inventory hassle here. Yeah, Yeah, so if you manage to land the life tap on an enemy just before he dies, you will still get full benefit from the life tap, even though he has died. So that's pretty good to know. If you're really, really low on health, you can root, throw in a life tap, and then in the very end, you have, so you can fit in 2 or maybe even 3 full life taps on one enemy if you need the health. Okay, we have gold in here as well. All right. There. And the sisterly unrooted above water. All right, I'll go over here. Yeah, Golin, I think he spawns inside of that guild behind him there. I'm gonna go in after he's dead and take a look. I think that's the Wizards guild. And people should be careful there if you are Cos here in this zone. Okay, my Lich is actually fading now, so I'm gonna...
Lich,
yeah. Yeah, the sisterly, you can see here, is not that, doesn't last that long, but Splurt and the snare is enough to get him down. Alright, Golden is gone, and I could see that I'm low on food. That's, I actually got some food in the bank. Now I have a full bag of, full Shralock pack of two-handed swords. Sell for 22 plat each. Yeah, I was saying, I think this is the Wizards, this guy here. You don't want him to see you. I think I'm kill on sight for this guy. Let's check my faction standings. I switch off, I remove the invisibility and icon, and yeah, ready to attack. He does not like me. Yeah, so I've actually had a bad experience with this guy. I think I aggroed this guard that I just killed here, guard Golden, a little bit too close to this door here a few months ago, and this guy came out, casted a root on me, and some brutal buffs landed on me before I even could think about feigning death. Yeah, so anyway, here Golden is I think he spawns here or somewhere here, but so there's only one guard in each of these guild halls here. And now we have killed, I think we have killed all the, guards in the zone at the moment. I'm gonna actually go ahead and go to and pick up some food from the bank. So
Lich,
the sound when my Lich is gone. So the triggering text for that Gina audio notification is "Your flesh returns." Yeah, so according to my timer, God Plague that I kill first should spawn in about 5 minutes over there. Yeah, so actually one little trick you can do here when you want some health back. So the reason why I don't want to zone at the moment is my health is pretty low and my buffs will go away. But I'm gonna try one thing here. I'm gonna root this merchant. Actually, I'm gonna lich first. I'm gonna root this merchant and cast a life tap like that, and yeah, I need to lich at the moment, so I do like this. And I've also tried this before, that when you zone with life tap, it stays on you, so it doesn't. It's not removed when you're zoning. So I'm gonna zone into North Felwithe. I have something like 4 minutes before God Plague respawns, so okay, we are in North Felwithe now. And there should be a guard called Hootian that is patrolling here close to the... Yeah, you can see here the life tap is still active. God Hootian is... right now, he's over there. He's actually coming this way. I'm gonna actually take him down. Yeah, so I have checked before here that these guys, they are not cost to me even dubious, and I'm even an ally to Elia the Pure. But anyway, I'm gonna take down God Hootian here. And while I'm in the zone to get some food from the bank, I can do this as well. The assistally should be enough. I need to lich, of course, as well. Alright. Like that. Let's see what I have on the timer. About 2 minutes before God Plague. I could take a little risk and run to the bank. Like this. And hope that his root won't drop. If his root drops, then never know what's gonna happen. He's gonna run straight into the bank. So I'm doing like this here too. I got food. So standing behind the wall like that, good old trick too. Oh, we gotta keep an eye on here soon. I think this guard is down. God Hootian, how are you doing here? Oh yeah, he's down right there. Picking up some sword. And, well, this will be pretty good timing here. Zoning back into South Felwithe. And while I do that, I'm gonna pour myself a cup of coffee that I have here. I almost forgot that I had coffee here next to me. I hope it's not... Good enough, good enough. And hot enough. Very good. Alright. Let's get back to business. We have God Plague. Good old Plague should pop within I'd say 15 seconds here. Necromancer is a really fun class I highly recommend it. It's a good solo class. Of course, now killing this way, root rotting. You see just one part of many tactics a necromancer can use. You know, using a pet, fearing, and all that. He is trying to dispel me all the time. Alright. That's good enough for now. God Plague. Suffering from splurt, asystole. Oh yeah, I need one more. That's not enough. I only put 2 spells in. Well, let's go for the... I wonder if this will be enough. The Bond of Death, Splurt, and Asystole. Well, I haven't tried that combination. So let's see. Let's see about that. I'm not sure it will be enough, because Asystole is pretty short. I don't think it has enough ticks. And Splurt has already done. Yeah, I'm not sure this will be enough. This wasn't perfectly executed. I guess I can Oh, it's gonna be... I don't know here. If I can get one more tick with a tap, yeah, it's gonna be enough. Splurt ticks at least once more. Okay, that was good. Not maybe the perfectly efficient way to do it, but it got the job done. And oh yeah, I got room here. The only negative thing about these swords are that they are pretty heavy. They weigh like 12. So you can see here I'm already 132 weight when my maximum capacity is 76. Alright, so I'm gonna sit here now and wait for Psappy is the next guard to pop. And as I mentioned earlier, it's nice now when I split them up like this. So it's about, I think, maybe even 2 minutes between them, so it's easy to pull. A single pull, this guy here, so he should pop here, and there he is. So I'm actually doing this with a snare to get him away from there, like that. And then he's gonna show up anytime. Heading this way. There he comes. There. And yeah, it's gonna be a Splurt and a Asystole for him. I don't need to live tap at the moment. I'm pretty happy with my... Yeah, so that can happen. He smacks me up a bit, and I root him. And I need to recast this Asystole because he interrupted it just before I had finished casting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, when root drops, there can be some, you see here, managed to smack me up a bit. 49, 95, 53, 28. You also maybe noticed here that when I pull with snare, there's a lower damage compared to when he's rooted, standing still, because when mobs are moving, they take less damage from the dots than when they are rooted or feared. So now you can see here I landed the root, and 72 is the damage we want from that snare. Okay. Sappy is down. And according to my timer, his next door friend should be up already. Oh no, my timer is... Oh yeah, he should... Actually, there he comes, yeah. I wasn't perfect with my timer in that one. But let's see. I'm just gonna root him. And a life tap. Because I need it. Splurt. And the assistole. No, maybe, yes, I need that, of course. Just when I was about to get out of line of sight, he lands a root on me. Nothing to do but wait. Now he dispels, and he dispelled his own root. And I say thank you. I'm gonna sit here. Safe area. And also another thing to be aware of is these guys, they heal their friends through walls and stuff like that. So if you happen to see here his health go up, okay, now it won't happen in this situation because the guy on the top floor hasn't spawned yet, but there's a possibility that he would have healed through the floor if they are within a certain range. They heal the bodies. So then you have to recalculate a little bit and maybe, you know, add another dot or something. Tintal is down. I'm picking up his sword. Very dark. And, oh yeah, Mystan is about to spawn any second. And the funny thing is this, when he spawns looking this way. I mentioned that before. This is the way, if I was a guard here, I would stand this way and look into this beautiful room. But take a look now. He turns around sooner or later. I've noticed this. It's like he's like, this room is kind of okay. Got some nice paintings. And after a short while, he decides, not a big fan of this room, so I'm gonna make a decision of turning around and stare into the wall for the rest of my existence on this server. It's a little peculiar thing there. Root. Splurt. Assistole. And maybe a life tap. My health is a bit low at the moment. Then I'm gonna get out of here. Because if the root drops on that guy, he will be pretty quick now because I didn't snare him. So I'm gonna go over here in a safe environment. Yeah, now I'm getting kind of heavy here. 161. 151, sorry. Yeah. Garmisten. That life tap is really good. 2 of those will almost, heal you up from really low health. And what I did earlier there with the merchant, root her, cast a life tap, and then, just split. It works almost like a heal, I heard, look, his sword is... That's the guard I just killed. See if I can loot him from the... behind the... Yes. Don't have to go upstairs. Alright. Then we have Tistan, who should have just spawned. I can't now remember exactly where he was. Was he here? Tistan should have spawned already. There he is. Yeah, I'm invisible right now, so he will head out here. He will walk down here and stand here for a while, so I'm gonna go over to this tree-looking construction platform here. All right. Tistan. Splurt. And this time, the sisterly. I'm not going to use the life tap now. It's a little bit too expensive at the moment. I don't have that much mana. 600 something. 588. I'll go here. Yeah, so if Root would drop now, he would, go bird's way. Bird's line, whatever you call it. Straight line here, over here. And then it's a good thing to have the snare. He will be so slow that I can just stand up and spam the paralyzing earth. And when he's in sight, I will cast it. And reroute him. So most of these guards, they con blue at level 54. Some of them con green, but it has a certain text to it. I think it says something like, you could probably beat this, it's not certain though. And if it says that, you will get experience from that particular mob, even though if it shows up in green color. He will try to dispel me, but that was the last thing he did. Okay. Next is Spioko, and according to my timer, he is
invisible fading.
I'll push that back on. That's the audio notification when this gather shadows is fading. And the text trigger for that is you feel yourself starting to appear. That's when the invisibility is about to fade out. So it's nice to get that audio notification, because I might not, be aware of everything. Okay, Spioko should be in here. He is. But I'm not sure if Joren is a friend of his. So I'll just wait this out. I'm gonna sit over here. And let him come out here. And now I need to do the life tap, because now I'm kind of low. Which is slightly risky business, because if I root, and I will quickly snare. Because if his root drop, he will be here pretty quick and start smacking me up, and I don't like that to happen. So there he rooted me, and I will go with the life tap and the splurt. There. Let's see what he cons. He's blue also. So he's sort of the highest level of the guards in the zone.
Invisible fading.
Again, my my gather shadows is about to, so I just stand up and re-click this one here. This is a very nice item. I think it's very popular among necros and shadow knights. And my lich is about to fade also. Everything happens at this time here. My coffee is still warm, it's unbelievable. Yeah, Necro is a fun solo class. I started to play Project 99 in January 2016. And my main is a ranger, a wood elf ranger from Felwithe. And he's level 58. And I felt I wanted to try something else. And I did some research about, what classes would be fun. And I found a guide on Project 99 Wikipedia written by Cessadrix. I'm pretty sure that most of the necromancers have read that. It's a great guide and it really inspired me to, yeah, this feels great. Okay. Last guard for this time. Guard Golin. Yeah, so complete different approach playing
DMF.
He that very skillful dispeller. Good old God Goal in there. He dispelled my dead man floating. Yeah, so this is the last guard for now in this cycle, so I'm not gonna spare with my mana. Okay, so perfect. The sword that he will drop goes right into my last slot in my second Sherlock pack bag. Yeah, Necromancer, fun class. I've been doing a lot of fear kiting and using a pet, and but it's a good solo class. Maybe not that attractive in groups as, Enchanter or or shaman or whatever. But no, it's a fun solo class, and I like to play solo, and I like to play small groups like a duo or a trio. I think that's fun. Golem is down, and I'm starting to walk really slow. I'm really heavy now, even though I have my J boots active. It's really slow. 190. So now I will go back to North Felwithe. It's a little bit more people playing in northern part of Felwithe because well, the bank is there, and it's the zone that connects to Greater Fadark and everything. So I'm gonna actually drop my lich here. So yeah, this was a nice little session here in beautiful Felwithe. Yeah, I'm selling these, so 22 plat for each. What is that? 8 of them. It's like a little bit more than 300 platinum, I think, if I'm correct. So yeah, shout out to YouTube user Goat4 for making some nice Necro Felwithe videos from the other zone in Felwithe, northern Felwithe. And also a shout out to Cessedrix. Got really inspired by his guide. And yeah, hey, this is it. I hope you have enjoyed my little adventure here, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.